Hey guys, Scott. Just got home and look what's on my doorstep. Courtesy of Velocity. Let's get it inside, open it up, and take a look. Okay, so here's the bag out of the box. All the plastic off, everything like that. Had to throw a towel on the table so my wife doesn't kill me for scratching her table. But anyway, some dimensions on this thing are 17 high, it's 13 wide, and the depth is 9.5 inches. It also weighs 9.5 pounds empty. The thing is very impressive. I mean, all their stuff is just impressive. I mean, everything's well made. You got leather, you got some nice D-rings, nice thick rivets. The nylon is very thick. It's the YKK zippers. There's just all these nice little touches about their bags that I really like. This comes off. You can stick a morale patch on there. And, as you can see, it's the PBS 9.0 Rogue. All the way around the outside of the bag, you got a long, deep pouch here, 4 pouches here. Same thing on this side. Now, it's got this, what looks like a vent. I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows, or Rogue, if you're watching, what is that for? I'm not sure. It's got, their standard kick-ass buckle lock here. I tell you, they really just don't cut any corners. The stuff is of superior quality, and my thoughts that their bags are superior to Vito. I don't want to hear it from you, Vito fanboys, because I've owned both bags. You have nothing to compare this to unless you've owned a Velocity. And what does it for me is the attention to detail. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Vitos are good bags, but the detail on these and the organization is superior. That being said, you've got 3 ways to carry this bag. You got the handle. It can be carried like a backpack with those 2 straps, and they are fully removable. Or it's got these nice heavy D-rings on the side where you can add a strap, which does not come with it. I'll probably carry it with the strap off of my other Rogue. I don't really use a backpack a lot, but it's a nice feature to have. The clips are just amazing. They're just magnetic. You pull up on them, and it lets go. It's a very nice clip system. And that comes off, and then they're hooked down here. And then you've got this pad on the back to help, pad your back when you're carrying this. Like, I used to do a lot of work in New York City, and this would have been great for that, but I don't do that much anymore. It's mostly residential stuff around the Northeast Ohio area. So this comes off, and there's Velcro. I'll probably put some morale patches on there. There's a nice pocket here, and another nice, really deep, full-length pocket here. It's very, slim, but it goes all the way down. That's the back of the bag. And then let's get to the front. Sorry about the camera work. I am not a professional. So you just zip this down, both of these down. And notice the nice leather top with the logo stamped into it. This is Velcroed here. Just flip it down. We'll get to the back later. And here's the front. Notice there's a nice deep pocket here that you can use up front. I'll be putting the tools in a little later in the video. And then you push this down, and there you go. Standard pockets, just like any other bag, just like Vito. The thing with Vito, though, is they've got this back flap of most of their tool bags that's wasted space. There's nothing on it. This has 2 of the nice plastic pockets that you can see what's in it. And they're very useful for me. And surprisingly, they hold up ridiculously well. I mean, I stick whatever I want in there. Sharp objects, anything. And, I've got a 2 or 3 year old Velocity Rogue 6.0, and it has no holes in it. So yeah, you got a lot of nice stuff here. A lot of nice big pockets here for pliers and whatnot. What's interesting is the center slot, which to me is the holy grail of these tool bags. That's why I love their bags. This has a removable bin that sits in the top there. And if you look, let's see, let's get a measurement on that. Let's say 9.5 deep. But what's hidden down there is there's a spacer in here. If I could get it. Stand by, I'm gonna put the camera down. Okay. So there's the spacer that's in the bottom. And you can make that, you know, very deep at the bottom. There's also a small little pocket right here. Now without the spacer in it, it is, you know, 14.5 deep now, so you could pretty much put whatever you want in there. It's a nice deep pocket. I'll probably leave the spacer in there because I don't really want to carry that much. I don't want to get back into carrying another heavy bag. But, you know, one of the complaints I had with the old Rogue was when you would reach into this center section, there were 2 rivets sticking out. And I would almost always catch my fingernails on them, just reaching blindly into the bag and break them off. They've done some improvements where the hardware connects for the D-rings right here on the sides. They've got these Velcro flaps that cover it now. You know, it's a little bit exposed on the side, but you've got the same thing on both sides. So it's a real nice, you know, attention to detail on their part. The top of the bin has got the leather wrap. Let's go to the other side. Now here, you've got your big pockets. There's another deep pocket here that goes about the length of this. It stops here. A nice long pocket. Not sure what that is. I don't know. And that's near where this, I guess, breather goes through on the outside. And what's interesting about these, you know, this would kind of be my meter and test equipment side, is these are fleece lined inside. And there's also a little bit of padding in there. So, you know, I just can't say enough good things about this tool bag and this company. There's your warranty and registration card. And then there's another nice deep pouch here for just about anything. So, you know, that's the bag. Empty. You know, it's just one of those things, man. You know, there's just little things that make it better than Vito in my mind. I own both currently. I've owned multiple types of Vitos, and I've owned now, well, 2 types of Velocity. Velocity is the king. We'll come back here in a few seconds after I load the tools up. So before we put the tools in, I just put the old Rogue side by side with the new for size comparison. If you remember from my older videos, when that bag was fully loaded, it was 65 pounds. This bag didn't exist at the time I went looking for a smaller bag, so I had to go into a Vito. Like I said, they make quality stuff. There's just some things that they miss that the Rogue does not, the Velocity does not. I mean, there's a lot more thought in my mind that goes into the Velocities. This is the current rig. It's 40 pounds, I believe, which is right around the sweet spot. As you can see, all my tools are in it, but they are not fun to get in and out, which I'm hoping that alleviates. That's about 2/3 the size of this one. if I don't get crazy and put a bunch of stuff in it like I tend to do with this because it holds so much, you know, if I could stay sub 50 pounds, I'd be happy with it. So we'll load it up with tools and see how it looks. Okay guys, got all the tools in there and all the little accoutrements on it. It weighs in at a grand total of 43 pounds and it has more stuff in it than I was carrying before in the Vito. So I'm very happy with it. It's sub 50 pounds. I could give you a little quick tour. Just clipped to the handle. I got my Leatherman Raptors. I like to keep a pair of scissors handy. Got a headlamp on the outside, Sharpies. There's a drywall saw in this nice long pouch. It's perfect for it. Got a little Filo awl there on the side. Got one little pocket open over there. Tape clip. It didn't come with it, but I had a few laying around. It's a perfect spot for it. Marking stuff. I got a reach pencil, a deep hole chalk marker, a level on the side, a reach marker, a regular pencil, and some extensions. Strangely, the thing did not come with a tape measure clip, but it's purposely designed for plumbers, but I think it's a perfect bag for me. I'm cool just clipping it here, or I may just try and find a little metal clip and do a mod and clip it here or something. I guarantee you it's going to fall off this thing constantly and drive me crazy, but that's not a big problem for me. So, show you what we got in here. So there it is in all its glory. All the tools are in it. They're a little more spread out, a little easier to get in and out. I'm not going to bore you with the details of what I've got in here, but I like it a lot. There's extra space there for my Filo wire strippers. I just have this as a catch-all. It's just crap that I need, but you know, I always forget that I have it in my bag, but here it's visible to see. Let's see. In that top removable tub, I've got zip ties, screw tips, more screw tips, safety bits, wall plate template, some Allen screw tips, and some safety glasses and reading glasses in there. He removed the tub. I've got my fuel impact down there and some more bits, so it's perfect for it. Slap that back in there, and we'll go around this side. Cordless hot glue gun for gluing blinkers on TVs and other devices. They never stay on. And we're constantly getting called to service calls to, hey, my TV's not working because the blinker fell off because the cleaning crew knocked it off or whatever. So we hot glue melt it on there. Some electrical stuff. We do light electrical. Zip tie gun, Portasol, soldering iron, socket set, Cricut tester. Remember, never rely on those with your life. It's just a general guideline. Flashlight, fishing gear, I call it, basically hook wire, some ball chain, and a magnetic retriever. Down in here in this big box I've got, or this big pouch, I've got just miscellaneous crap, glue dots, some 8 tape for mounting things to the wall that don't have mounts, and that's about it, guys. I think it's going to work out well. I've got this outside pocket designated for just a clean microfiber, dust-free for, you know, when we hang panels and displays. They always have fingerprints on them when we're done, so it's just nice to have it on the outside of the pocket there. Keep it away from other tools, keep it from getting dirty and scratching somebody's, you know, $3,000 TV. That concludes my review of the Rogue PB9 service bag sent to me by Velocity. There was something, let's see. Oh, if anybody has any questions about how to get shipping from the UK, I'll put them out. I'll put them in the description. She reached out to me, the lady that works there, I believe her name was Olivia, and said, gave me specific instructions that anybody here in the US wants to have anything from them shipped to them. I'll put it in the description, and hopefully that helps you guys get a hold of one of these bags. You will not be disappointed. The quality is supreme. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much. Thanks a lot.